Hey everybody, hope you've had a good Halloween, good fall. Aren't these trees just gorgeous? Yeah, these maples turn blood red. Absolutely love it. Anyway, we had a good Halloween and now we're going into the Thanksgiving season. But in the spirit of Halloween and fall, I thought I would do a little video. I know it's been a while since I've videoed, but got a little something fun that I thought you guys might like. Well, as always, as tradition, my kids carve pumpkins for Halloween. However, pumpkin carving is just not reserved for humans. My girls are also expert pumpkin carvers. Hey girls, look at you! So, in addition to getting pumpkins for my boys, at the end of after Halloween, all the pumpkins that weren't sold before Halloween are, generally half off, if not just, plain free. Take these things from us. So I generally pick up several for my chickens. And this is the Klucker pen. They've decorated for Halloween over there. So anyway, here are my girls. Oh, goodness gracious, Enigma. Chill. Here are my girls happily carving their pumpkin. So, they'll carve in there, and they'll get to the seeds, and they'll eat it from the outside in. And when they're done, they've got this really cute chicken art. It's alright, go ahead. Keep carving. Keep carving. Yeah, I've got my two little roosters in here. We've got some snow coming. Some really cold temperatures coming at that. And so I've put the little Betsy's Bliss in here. And I've got my two little bantam roosters in here. These guys are my breeding stock. These are my award winners. This is Castor and Pollux. So there's Castor. And if anybody knows about astronomy, Castor and Pollux are the two main stars in the constellation Gemini. There's Pollux. There you guys are. And these guys are my ribbon winners. Don't look so good right now during molt, but hey. So these are bantam. These are white crested bantam Polish roosters. I've got two of them in here. So this is their little digs. I put their little pen in here because we got some really cold weather coming and ice and snow, so I thought they'd be nice and warm in here with the girls. But back to the girls carving their pumpkin. What kind of shape are your girls going to make? Is it going to be in the shape of a rooster? Or a hen? Or are you going to do something scary, like a hawk? I say hawk and my roosters go, hawk? There's another rooster back here. This is a white-crested Polish. He's a standard breed. This is Argo. And then my other rooster here is Enigma. But I've got both standard and bantam Polishes. And these guys are my breeding stock. My other breeding stock is in hen warts over there. I'll show them to you guys here before I leave. Chicken carving! Chicken's carving a pumpkin! So they'll work at this for, I guess, about a week, and that'll be about how long this pumpkin will last, and this flock of chickens in here anyway. That's Enigma. Aries. You can crow for us, Enigma? Cock-a-doodle-doo. My roosters are all very, very well behaved. I don't have... The only aggressive roosters I have are Dracula and Frankenstein, and they're in a pen over there by themselves. But other than that, yeah. So, these are my girls carving pumpkins. I thought I'd show this to everybody. It's not every day you see chickens carving a pumpkin. So So pumpkin is actually very good for them. They make wonderful eggs after they've eaten a good dose of pumpkin. And so it's a treat for them. I usually buy up 4 or 5 of them after Halloween if there's anything left of big jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, and I just put them, just keep them refrigerated until they're ready for them, and it'll be cold outside, so it'll stay preserved pretty well without it rotting and molding and going bad on them before they finish it off. This hen right here, this buff one with the crest on her head, that's a buff laced Polish. She's another one of my stars. Her name is Deaky. These black ones here, these are Australorps. And these kind of brown gold laced collars, these are Easter eggers. They lay different colored eggs. And these girls back here, right here, up here on the perch, these are Buff Orpingtons. These are some of my oldest girls. I have 5 of them, and they are 10 years old. So they're very advanced in age. Everybody's taking a bath, preening, making their feathers all nice and gorgeous. Hey, don't peck at my shoe. Yeah, wearing Crocs in a chicken pen. That's not a great idea. Because they think there's treats in the holes. Yeah. Alrighty. You girls keep at it. In a week there'll be nothing left but a stem on this pumpkin. But yeah, they've already got a pretty good hole started there. So once they get that broken open, they'll get in there and get the seeds out and all the goodies that are inside the pumpkin. And of course, when we carve our pumpkins, we bring the seeds and everything out here and give it to them, and they absolutely love it. Ouch, you're poking at my shoe. It hurts. These guys, I got some pumpkin in there too that they're working on. This door doesn't want to shut. There it goes. And over here is my breeding roosters. This is henworts. These guys in here are all my my standard size Polish roosters. These are my breeding roosters. See, there's Aries, and we have Freddie, Brian, and Roger. So for those that say, oh, that sounds like the band of Queen, you are right. With hair like that, how can you not name them after a 80s rock band, right? And this guy here, this is Aries. And so this is my breeding stock for my standard size Polishes. So yeah, these boys stay in here. They live together very, very well. As long as there's no hens in here, there's nothing to fight over. So this is what we call a bachelor pen. So all roosters. Hi, Aries. And so that's these guys. And I have another bachelor pen besides the one that was inside the clucker. This is Dracula and Frankenstein. These are Easter egger roosters. And these guys are my most aggressive. They're not aggressive with each other, obviously. But if they have a chance to kill you, they will. But I may have a predator situation in which I need an aggressive rooster take charge of the situation. So these boys just stay in this pen, and so it's just the two of them. So this is another bachelor pen. Hey, buddy. I'm going to stick my phone in here and try not to drop it. There's Frankenstein. Over here's Dracula. There he is. Dracula and Frankenstein. And so they're in here. This is the Coop de Ville. Oops. Ouch. My kid's got this door sort of messed up. So they got their food and water in here, and of course here's their ladder down to their pen area. Hey everybody, I see you looking at me. I'm about the only one who can handle these guys. The rest of my family aren't able to handle them without getting pecked. So they're in there. And there's one more crew that has, well, have all the girls have pumpkin. So this is my my silky flock. They've got some pumpkin in there. I didn't give them a whole one because they're smaller chickens. It would be bigger than them and they'd probably be terrified of it. But broke that one in half, and so they've got pumpkin in here to eat. Hi, ladies. And then this is the Bantam Boutique. This has my white crested Polishes. They've got some pumpkin. Hi. What do you guys think of the pumpkin? So they have the other half of the pumpkin that the TARDIS crew had. These are my white crested Polishes. These are Bantam. I have 2 roosters in here. And then the other 2 that are in the clucker and the little mini coop in there. Those are my show birds. These guys are just taking care of these ladies for me. So that's a rooster there, a Bantam rooster. And of course he's got 2 ladies back here. Hey, bud. We got another rooster. I got 2 roosters in here with about 8 girls. Hi, guys. So they'll be working on their pumpkin. We've got a snowstorm coming, so this will give them something to do while it's miserable outside. And I do have plastic on all of these coops. If you guys are wondering what's with the plastic on the outside of the pen, this is how I winterize my coops. This is construction grade plastic, like when you're building a house and you've got the wood up but you need to protect it until you get the siding or the brick up. This is exactly the same thing. It's thick, and it keeps the rain and the snow out, and it keeps them dry, and then it captures the sun's radiating heat, which also keeps them warmer during the winter. So I do not heat my coops. I simply just put plastic around it to keep them dry and keep the elements out, and also the heat that is trapped in here by the plastic will also keep them warm during the winter. The only reason I didn't put plastic around these guys is because they've got a nice insulated coop up there, so if they get cold, they'll go up there. And then, of course, I've got the plastic around the clucker as well, once again to keep the snow, rain, and ice out. And so this is my winterizing. This is what I do every winter to winterize the coops. That's it. This is all, and of course Henworts also has plastic as well. So when the spring rolls around, like after we've had our last frost, after we've had our last really cold night, I'll take the plastic off of all of these coops, and then of course they'll have the sun and the wind and everything, and during the summer, and the breeze will be able to get in and everything. So anyway, that was what I had to show everybody. My girls are still carving away. Look at that. Look guys have made progress in even that short time. I just gave this to them probably 10 minutes ago. So they haven't been at it very long. Don't peck at my shoe. It's got a shoe pecker. That one right there, the black one. It's Morticia. That's her name. What are you doing? You can't get in there, silly girl. Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll go here and we'll catch up with everybody later. So hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving if I don't video before then. And the girls and I will catch you later. Bye.